Part 6 of When You Were Threatened to Steal Information from a Ruthless Gold Mafia Who Was Known as a Reaper. Author point of view. You were staring at taehyung while Kyle was wrapped around you. Jan, Ta, Kyle, Nuna. You really have a good choice. I also like taehyung. He will take care of us. You bended to his level. Jan, that was a joke. A bad one. I am not getting married to him. Kyle, what? He sadly turned to look at taehyung. Ta, Shan, we will discuss this later. Kyle, you should go to school now. He nodded. Shan, we are leaving this city. Kyle, you will go to new school. Kyle, no taehyung, what is she saying? Taehyung sniffed and approached you. Ta, you have a lot to do. What's so hurry? Yan, you cannot. He leaned to your ear. Ta, don't force me to drag you inside in front of Kyle. You know better that against my will you cannot leave this house rather than city or country. Kyle was sent to school and you were in Taehyung's office. He had been going through files for the last hour and you were about to burst now. Sean, for how long am I supposed to wait? He looked up from a file and threw it towards you. This has the details of my loss that I suffered because of you. The attack that happened thanks to you. You shifted at your place. Come on, read it. Stepping forward, you took the file. Your jaw dropped till floor when you read the amount. Jan, this much? You did a great work. Shan, that was a deal. It's really great that it did not work for you. He stood tall and moved to you. Jan, whether that was legal or not, I still can file a case on you for hiding cams in my office. Shan, Victor blackmail. Ta, he is no more in the story. I have him, and Kyle is too young to be a witness, right? He took more steps until you came in contact with the table. Shan, what do you want then? Ta, pay for my loss. Shan, I don't have this much money. Ta, then agree to my terms. His strong cologne hitting your nostrils when he leaned. Your heart was wild and mine dizzy when with he picked another file from the table and straightened up. Here, my terms. You let out a breath when he finally stepped back. You opened the file. You have to marry me and will stay until you pay all the money. But your mind didn't set right with more conditions. John, we have to live in the same room. Ta. Yes, after all, we will be married. You dumped the file on the table. Shan, nonsense. All conditions are like we really will be a couple. His eyes darkened and he grabbed your arm. Ta, you think you have a choice? Whether you were blackmailed or not, you did my loss. Jan, it would be better if you just file a case. Ta, how will you fight? Do you have any idea how expensive lawyers are these days? He was amused by your twisted face. You freed your arm, Jan, and Kim Tae-hung, and your future husband too, Jan, for how many days? He smiled that you agreed. Days? It would take years. Tae-hung, I cannot waste my whole life to pay for your black money. His smile dropped. Tomorrow we will hold the ceremony. Jan, what tomorrow? No way, I am not ready. You don't need to do any preparation. You are already pretty. You gritted while he grinned widely. And then, now sign this and make sure to not do anything stupid. This paper holds legal power. You can be behind the bars for breaking the rules. Jan, are you doing this to take revenge? Just sign, Jan. Next day you were standing, wearing bridal dress. You whipped the sweat on your forehead when Taeyong snaked his hand around your waist. Kyle, someone close my eyes. Taeyong laughed while you couldn't even smile. Kyle was the happiest. He put his hand at the side of your neck, his thumb under your earlobe. Intensifying current spread inside you. Your eyes met with his, and many thoughts crippled your mind as your heart was about to explode. He was taken aback when you, but he didn't let a moment pass to respond. Hall was filled with happy claps and cheering. You separated and didn't dare to look at him again. You were in Taehyung's room for the third time today, and it was more scary than ever. The touch was still there on your lips. Gathering all your courage, you dragged yourself to the closets, as the heavy dress was very hurtful for you. You opened one and immediately closed it. Da, you liked them? You gasped and faced him. He eyed your whole figure. Narrowing his eyes, he approached you. Yan, what nonsense is this? Da, nonsense? Putting his both hands above your head on the closet, he towered over you. Da, that is a gift from your dear husband. His closeness was toxic as your heartbeat raced up. Yan, a husband in just a contract. His hands made a fist and eyes shot anger. Da, then why you, this husband? Embarrassment reddened your cheeks. His gaze was mocking. Da, why you, huh? Da, you have double standards. The person who is a killer, psycho, and whatnot. Sean, shut up. That was because of the moment and nothing more. I need clothes to change. Da, you already saw them. Jan, proper clothes, not these outfits for you to cock at me all night. He laughed. Da, you think I would at you? That was hurtful. Was he saying you are ugly? Come on, don't live in the dreams. He backed away and turned, removing his coat. He headed to restroom. When he came back, you were still standing there. Da, what? You're not getting any other clothes, Jan? And anger rushed through you. Jan, shooting glares at him, you again opened that closet and snatched out any piece that came in your hand. Jan, why to worry when you are just a contract husband and I am not enough pretty to make you cock? He smiled brightly as you left for restroom. Sitting on a relaxing chair, he was using his phone when you stepped out. His gaze averted to you and then froze. You were wearing his shirt that had covered what you bought from the closet. He shifted at his place when he realized he was practically why are you wearing my shirt, Jean? Because your gifts covered nothing. Splat, and he pressed his smile, looking back to his phone. He knew you were at the edge and could burst any moment. He put down the phone when you lay down on the bed and then pulled over the sheets. You jolted up when he also joined. Jan, you cannot sleep here. Da, we will share the bed. It was written in contract. Jan, I will take the couch. You removed the duvet, but he held your wrist and pulled you. Da, why would I just? You are wearing my shirt. I want to do lot of things. Heat surrounded you, your cheeks flowing out. Jan, you, da, but I will not do that without your permission. Don't know why, but you wanted to believe his words. Da, but you have to sleep here, exactly on this bed. You backed away. Shan, I don't believe you. Da, don't do anything to spin my head and I will be calm. He said that eyeing you, that you instantly covered with the sheets, breathing in sharply with your nose. You again laid down. Da, sleep. Tomorrow will be a long day. You will be with me wherever I go. But for now, sleeping on the same bed with him was a challenge. Your heart was not reacting normally. To be continued. Thanks for watching. I know it was short. Next part will be uploaded soon. And always stay safe.